G'day, well, Mac and Redden coming to you live for Marriott 2018, proudly brought to you by Everledger and Invest Sunshine Coast. Today we're here with, sorry, forgot your name.
Will Soutar.
Will, that's it, Will, sorry. So many names today. How's Marriott going for you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool to connect with so many people that are in a similar spot, on inspired journeys. So yeah, it's a really cool space to be in.
Awesome stuff. And, anything exciting happening for you, like networking-wise? Anyone stand out? Any cool contacts?
Yeah, it's really cool contacts. So, with our product, what we're trying to do is something big, which is change some of the rental laws here in Australia. Okay. So we've got a lot of great opportunity to talk to government and officials that hopefully can help us lobby and kind of change it so that it's better for renters in the future.
Yeah, so give us a bit of an overview on what Trustbond does.
Yeah, cool. So we're a team of renters and we were looking at the biggest problems that we faced. One of them was really expensive cash bonds and the money that it tied up. And the other was trying to prove that we'd be trustworthy, good tenants. Coming from a team of students and freelancers and immigrants, it was always hard for us to prove that we'd be great guys and girls. So what we've done is try to solve both. So we partnered with Suncorp Insurance so that instead of tying up all your money in a cash bond, you can pay a small fee and protect your landlord and you with insurance. And then the other thing is trying to help people prove that they're trustworthy when sometimes it's difficult. So we allow people to aggregate their online life, so your Airbnb, your Uber, your eBay, to help show that you're a good person online. Then you can verify identity through Facebook and LinkedIn. This creates a trust profile that you can share with people. So if you're renting for the first time in Australia, you can still show landlords that you'll be a great person and a great renter.
Awesome stuff. So I actually haven't rented anything myself. I'm 19. So what would be the process of me signing up to Trustbond?
Yeah, so I think you're the perfect candidate. So you might not have a rental history, so you might find it difficult to get a rental home yourself. Yeah. So you just go online, start the process of setting up your profile, which you're fully in control of, sharing data and who you share it with. So you'd go through that process. That's totally free. You'd be able to share that with your future landlords and agents. Then if you wanted to replace the cash bond with this insurance policy, you could also do that as well.
Awesome stuff. And, tell us a little bit about your journey and your background. Why start Trustbond? Why did you start?
We've all been in that situation where we've had this big chunk of money tied up and we've also been mistrusted. And we believe that there's many people just like us shut out of the system or disadvantaged by mistrust. So we really wanted to solve it for ourselves, but then also for, tens of thousands of others that face the same situation.
Yeah, and what were you doing before this?
I was working in innovation on financial services, for a big corporate. And that was really cool, but I couldn't always see the difference that I was making. So it's super cool to be working in a small team. There's a lot more risk. There's a chance that it won't work out, but at least we're passionate about what we're doing. And if it comes off, that's so cool. If it doesn't, then it's an amazing learning experience.
Yeah, for sure. And, share some of the learning experiences you've had, doing Trustbond. What roadblocks have you hit and how have you overcome them?
I work in this cool co-working space in Brisbane and they've got quotes all over the wall from, inspiring entrepreneurs. And the one thing that I always look at most days is that startup is a marathon and it's not a sprint. And, you might get super excited that, you're on a roller coaster and everything's on the way up, but it takes a little bit longer. But I think if you're dedicated and you're really passionate about what you're doing and you stick to it, then you'll get it done.
Yeah. And, you're working with a government a lot, so how has the learning experience been with that, in terms of the ecosystem? Have the government been really collaborative or?
The government has been collaborative. I think they want to do things. Unfortunately, when it comes to changing laws, that's a really slow process.
Understandable.
Yeah, of course. And so, it's important to engage at all different levels and try to get some advocates on each side. So we're learning that quite quickly.
Awesome. And, why, let me ask you this, why is it important to collaborate from what you've been doing and other people you've met?
I think it's super important to collaborate because most of the time you can't get it all done by yourself, so it's good to collaborate with a big company like Suncorp. They've got a big brand, they're trusted by landlords, so that really helps. It's good to collaborate with government because they'll change the law, make it clear for everybody. So working all together, you can try to change the situation.
Awesome. And building a team, how did that go from start to when you first started?
We were just lucky that, we had people that we knew that were in a similar situation, passionate about solving that problem, but then also had the skills kind of in business and in tech to help build it all together.
So you already had your tribe, you just were trying to find that problem to sort of kick it off and get going.
I mean, the tribe has grown as we've gone, but yeah, the core was there to start off with, and then we've just found amazing people along the way that are super cool and passionate, and yeah, we've gotten them into the same team.
Great stuff. And, what did you do about funding-wise? Did you get seed investment, or, did you say you got backing from Suncorp? Did they put some money into it?
Yeah, so we've got our Series B funding, so we've raised a bit of money. And that's given us a longer runway, which is really cool. And then we've got corporate partners, people like Suncorp, that are interested in investing as well.
Awesome stuff. Well, thanks for joining us, man, and I hope the journey goes well. Make sure you keep watching for more awesome content coming to you live from Myriad 2018. And check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Speech City Live. Check her out, guys.